All right, welcome back to part 4, the last hour of TableStory Ilios. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. It's
Oh my
good to
God.
see y'all there.
It's Igor.
So, give you guys a quick city map just so you can see. This is kind of... You guys have to buy a map in game to actually get this on the screen all the time. But, you guys have just finished Simba-ing Gooch and throwing him up in the air. Now, what would you guys like to do? Are you guys making your way over to the Eastern District, or are you doing anything in the Western here first?
I mean, I've got a shovel, and that's all we really need to dig up the crypt, right?
Well, a crypt would be like it'd be... Normally, they're from any that you might have seen, they're kind of reminiscent of what they are in real life, which is like a barred door that leads down into something. So
Like a mausoleum.
Yeah, we'd have to see what exactly it's like. So, what do you all want to do? How do you want to get over to the Eastern District?
I would like to attack. No, I'm just gonna follow quietly because I'm confused myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna just follow the rest of the group.
Still surprised by all the what happened.
Who's leading the charge here?
I don't think I'll ever get
I
over it.
am.
You
Hi
are?
ho, hi ho. It's off to the crypts we go.
And it's already like late afternoon and everything like that, right?
Yeah, like I'd say it's like the equivalent of about 4 p.m.
No, fuck me. By the time we get there, we're gonna be.
Oh,
Night
we're gonna have to camp out in the south.
Oh, you guys would know, by the way, again, that from where you are, which is again for the I couldn't load the other files because they're very, very big, but the Adventurers Guild is actually right there on the map.
Oh.
And you would know probably from any other adventures that you've gone to the Eastern or the Northern District. Northern's about a day and a half. Eastern is 3 days to get there.
Oh wait, we're going to the Eastern District.
That's
Yo.
where you
I
guys
thought we
said.
were just going to like the east of town.
No, you guys said
Fuck me.
That's where she said it was, the Eastern District.
Why the fuck is he buried so far away? Has nobody questioned the fact that he would? Why would he be buried in a different fucking? This is like being. This is like if like Jay died and was like, someone was like, oh, where was Jay buried? And someone was like Zambia, and no one questioned that. No
Bless
one.
you.
Everyone was just like, yeah, that makes sense. Let's go see him.
To be fair,
The only person that you met that was alive in this family also said she killed her sister, that you don't know if she exists or not. So
She's 100% put us on the wrong. I mean, this is only out of character. In character, I don't think I would have put the 2 and 2 together
No.
either. So I'm just following everyone to the Eastern District to
wait,
Zambia.
who's got
to
the
see Jay.
ring right now?
I do.
Is it in your pocket? And
Yeah, I put
Okay.
it's in my pocket.
Are there
You're not gonna
Nazgul
try wearing
chasing
it?
us right now?
Sorry, what was that?
Is there any Nazgul chasing us? I
roll a
would like
perception check.
to do a perception
you look up, just
while I'm looking around. Hey, it's actually a good perception check. for
There's a
once.
dragon. No.
No.
Okay, so where are you going? You throw it out in character, man. And get into it.
Oh,
Whatever
actually, you
guys
know
wanna
what? Because I have the ring, like,
Mhm.
is there maybe like a jeweler or something, or some kind of trinket dealer that any of us knows? We don't know anyone, do we?
Well, I mean, you guys you'd probably know that there's a market somewhere in the Southern District that would have like a more specialized jeweler. There's a couple of small markets in the Western District that you could go to, but if you wanted something like specialty done, it'd be in the Southern District. It's basically the place where all the artisans would be. If you just wanted to take it to a regular run-of-the-mill jeweler, you could probably find one somewhere in the Western District.
why would you want to go to a jeweler?
Well, we have the ring.
What ring?
Oh, yes. Well, you took off before we could tell you about it, but little Gooch here found a ring in the fireplace of the crazy woman.
I found it, not stolen, which means that the ring's still.
No,
belongs
he
to me.
stole it. I was being nice, Gooch.
Can you steal from someone who's a pile of ash?
You found a ring in the fireplace
Hey,
where the sister was burned.
hey.
Yes, and apparently there's no sister.
No, because she was burned. Honestly, you people.
Apparently the sister never existed in the first place.
What?
Can I take a look at the ring? Is it like a wedding band? Is it?
I take it out of my pocket and I just like,
Hmm.
and I hand it over to.
I'm going to adjust my
Wigglesby.
glasses and I want to inspect it. Just
Give
Is
me an Arcana check.
I can do that.
Oh.
Mm,
Ah.
magic.
One
It's
second.
Can we get
Break
your
the fourth wall so
orgasm
bad.
in chat? Thank you. 24. And not even a crit.
Second.
Oh, that's so good. Everything. Ley lines everywhere.
There we go.
I can see the matrix code everywhere. Yeah.
Beautiful, mate.
What do the numbers mean, Mason?
Okay. All right. Yeah, there it is. Okay. This is like looking at it for a moment. It's just a plain gold band. And again, same way I described it to them, very nondescript. There's nothing on it. But you also, like, as you're holding it, you feel the small kind of tingling, almost like a little vibrating feeling. And as you kind of focus on it a little bit more, you see like the glasses, like his eyes magnify a little bit. This is a ring of swimming. It is a ring of swimming. It will double your swim speed when you're in the water while wearing it.
Well, anything peculiar?
It's a ring of swimming. Why would that? Was a sister a swimmer? Was she a swimmer? Too many questions. Someone hold on to this.
I take it back.
Yeah, I'm giving.
I need it. I can't swim.
I just kind of tap him on the head.
What if I fall into the river and die?
We'll fish
You'll
you back
think-
out, dear.
But what if
Dead
you're
or
not
alive.
in?
Like you actually would sink with the arm.
I pocket the ring and I start walking along towards the Eastern District.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a con save really quick, Naira.
A
That's
con
always a good
save.
sign.
Roll me a con save.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Okay, cool.
Cholera.
Just-
No, cool. So you guys are headed to the Eastern District?
Yeah.
would we know, like, with everybody running around and everything like that, what would be the quickest route and everything like that? I mean, like trade routes of some sort.
Yeah, you could. So you could go up a little bit north, where you could go through the actual keep itself, going through the central district and straight across. But there's usually a small entrance fee to get into that, and they don't let everybody in that goes there. Or you could loop around down to the south, kind of go around the lake that you guys are close to. You'd have to pass through a forest, but you go through the southern district and northeast.
Holy shit. And it takes multiple days.
Mm-hmm.
Through the keep would probably take about a day, but there's also like a little bit of that risk reward where, like, if you get rejected at the door, then you have to spend the whole day walking back down to the south of the city as well.
I particularly.
We should go. We should go to the keep.
I know
Why?
the dungeon
Why
keeper.
Why do you?
No,
wanna
well, I'm
do
also very
places?
charismatic. I can talk our way right through that thing.
I don't trust them whatsoever, at all.
Keep is dangerous.
They have eyes everywhere.
Let's go to the keep.
Mhm. They
Ears.
have noses
everywhere.
too.
Hey, keep. I agree.
I feel bad for them.
Maybe if we go to the keep, we can move underground.
Why are we
Under the
going?
keep.
You don't. You
We
think
could go
they don't
to
have
the-
eyes and ears down there?
Well,
I
less
say
eyes and
the
ears.
The southern route. Get some fresh air. Be great.
Why don't we go
It's a bit-
find that
it's a bit
ogre?
more of an adventure.
Let's just go find the ogre and do the ogre quest.
There's no ogre that we're going to get right now, Gooch. We have to go to the crypts at the lake.
Oh, but it's so
Well,
far away.
Hold on. Let's think about this. It's going to take us how long to get to these crypts? On the other side of the city, to come all the way back to talk to some crazy woman who may or may not have killed her own sister.
Fake sister.
Who may or may not even exist.
Are we sure we want to do this?
Well-
Gold is gold. We got adventures. We do what must be done.
I mean, there's a slew of other jobs we could take.
But
No,
this one has a very high
check if
payout.
someone's alive or not.
Curious more than anything right now to get this done. It'd be a chapter in my head, just for the gold.
What's the policy of the Adventurers Guild for like
Turning
quitting?
quests.
Yeah.
A routinary one.
The policy is usually you take like you have to pay a nominal fee when you turn it back in, basically. Jamarcus has described it as the fee for him to get the ladder and rip down the contract from the arrow that's been put into the wall with. But it's more so because then he has to send out another slew of papers because he's probably spent all day turning people away for the job. So.
Well, it does pay well. And I am curious to know whatever happened to this father.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what happened to the wall. I want to know what happened to the fake sister. I want to know everything with this situation.
I like gold.
Garthus, what do you think?
I just want to punch something.
Well, hopefully we can punch a corpse or something once we
Well,
get
that's
to...
not satisfying. It's already dead.
If
Maybe
we,
you could
Something
punch...
big, mean, and
if we go down to the southern district, we have to go through that forest. It'd be the quickest way, and we all know how safe the forest is.
I could probably beat up a bear or something.
That's not the quickest way. The quickest way is through the keep.
We're not going through the keep. I don't trust them.
Well,
Okay.
Garthus needs to punch something. Gooch will probably end up punching something in the keep, so I don't
There's
trust
a
that we go to the keep.
There's a reason I want to avoid with particular company.
Well, I know the captain of the guard. I wonder if he'll let us.
Right.
What?
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 What do you say about him?
I hate him.
What? Why?
He caught me pissing on the meat seller's stall. Told me off. Don't like him anymore.
I think anyone with the right mind would tell you off for pissing on something of theirs.
You know, Gooch, the solution to your problems isn't always pissing on them.
I know.
I mean, he can't piss on his own face.
I don't understand what you're trying to say there, big lad. But you take that tone with me again, you'll get the wrong side of my dry hand.
I will break your dry hand.
You won't be able to catch my dry hand.
Children,
What?
Aye.
we are moving, okay? The longer we argue, the longer this will take, the longer...
Well, maybe we can borrow a horse or something.
What about we race you? Me and the big lad go through the keep. Meet y'all's all at that there crypt.
I
No,
don't trust you going
no.
through the keep. I am not hiring another hand.
You two,
Seems like you're a wee bit afraid. You're a little yellow belly there, wee little gnome.
I don't know
Gooch,
what you're
you
talking-
going into the keep with anyone is bound to get you both into trouble.
Oh, listen, they know that I'm a domesticated goblin. They wouldn't start. No,
Captain of the God hates you.
Oh, that's not true. I don't know if he hates me. I hate him.
You know, Gooch, I hear there's an abundance of hands in the forest.
Yeah, we best go forest then.
Oh
Well,
man.
that's that then.
All right, off to the forest we go.
And now I start thinking about why the fuck does he want hands? Everything in my mind. Hands. Why
So-
hands? Oh God, why the hands?
So I think the path that we'll take will go under the
Under the river,
Yeah.
over,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah. So you
and
guys
through the forest.
set off. You
Um,
follow your way for long. What's up?
I was about to say before we left the guilds, would there be somebody to help out with like a map or something like that? Whether it's like either a district or a full map, or is this like something that we need to procure in
You
like
would-
a separate
You would have to
department?
buy. So you would know. The guild offers maps at 50 gold per district. You
The fuck?
Mm-hmm.
it's a
Hell
big,
no, we're stealing that shit.
it's a
Sorry.
big fucking city, man. It's a massive city. There's one little gnome. It's like a grouchy gnome because you guys have probably met him before. He has like a quill that's like of a feather that's like this long, and it's kind of like always in his bag. And you've seen him before, probably over the past couple of years. He's just walked down the streets and like very slowly, especially for a gnome, and like had to draw in a house, look over, draw in a square, look over, complete a little bit of the road. Like he moves at like a turtle's pace as well, and then he sells that to the guild. So it's 50 gold per district is what you would know.
Gotcha.
Per district?
Per district.
Per district.
All right, so we're heading to the Eastern District, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm assuming we're all arguing outside of the guild, so
Yeah.
if you guys each want to give me 10 gold apiece, I'll run in and get the map for the Eastern District.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. 10 gold each?
No good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
No good. 10 gold.
Why is
I'll
Garthus?
spot my son.
Garthus, I can't hear you. You're talking into nothingness.
Sorry, I was trying to whisper to the boss man. He's gonna have to pay.
Wait, what?
You
Who's
hired
the-
me.
I'm paying your share?
Yeah.
And why am I doing that?
I mean, you haven't paid me in a while, so.
You're getting paid by the guild that you're now associated because of me.
But you hired me out of the guild.
I hired you out when you were just a rambunctious little man.
Wait, I've never been ill. You have yet to pay me.
I've paid you plenty. Will you not help with this map? You won't see it. Its secrets will be forever unknown to you.
Probably wouldn't be able to tell what way's what anyway.
It's true, you did say east and other east. Sorry, west and other west.
Well, we need to go east.
Fine. I throw down 20 gold.
Hmm.
Pick up the map.
All right, cool. I'll go grab the map. So I'm gonna take gold from, what do you call it? Everyone.
Everyone.
All right, I'm grabbing
Okay.
gold from Gooch. Gooch doesn't know how to count actually, so he gives me 11. I'm gonna pocket that 1 gold though.
I hide my gold from you and run away.
Did Naira?
I-
Naira, you said.
I
you
think
were-
I'm paying his share. So
Okay.
I give
her
Ethel
20 gold.
the 20 gold. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all right, cool.
So
I got
you collect the money from them. You head back in. Give me a quick
Mhm.
perception check.
perception.
Okay. Yeah, you spot him easily enough. You can't see him because you can't really see well over the tables. But you do see the long plumed violet feather kind of like frantically moving the table far across the room. Just head over to him and start talking to him, or
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and scurry on over to him.
doesn't seem to notice you. You see like there's 5 massive sheets of paper that he's working on. They seem to sprawl across like these 10-foot long tables. He's got a bunch of them kind of like messily hanging over, and the one is just like across the entire thing, and he's just kind of like working in and filling in details, looking at one of the other ones for a reference as if he's copying one. He doesn't seem to notice you at all.
Hello, sir. Excuse me. Hello.
Hold on.
I like the jumping.
Just keep going. He's still...
Excuse me, sir.
What?
Hi.
What?
I need a map for the Eastern District, please.
Money!
Absolutely.
Well, you have money?
50 gold, right? I have money.
My God! Nobody buys a map! And he like grabs you. Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! I can feed my kids. I can feed them. I haven't fed them in a week. And he like quickly like throws a map into your hands and like grabs the coins. They fall on the floor. He's like, no! No!
Alright, I gotta run. See you later!
He's not even, you like have this long piece of parchment and he's just freaking the fuck out, like grabbing all of the money that fell. That was easy enough, I guess. Jeez.
Oh, easy.
If you hadn't have like done the guitar, he would have just completely fucking ignored you.
Oh my God.
He doesn't talk to anybody. You
Nice.
see her come out with like a 2-foot long map. It maybe like, yeah, about 2 feet. I mean, I'm doing like 3 feet here, but like, she's got about a 2-foot long map in her arms. It's just kind of like billowing over her shoulder. It's not 2 feet. This is like a foot, right? That's like a foot.
Yeah.
So 2 feet's like about that.
Yeah, foot and then 2 foot. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a 2-foot long map.
Right here. Yeah, 2 feet.
All right.
Put that away for now.
So, she comes out with the map. Give me 2 seconds here. This was for the Eastern. You didn't even like specify which kind of map you wanted.
No, yeah, I did. I said Eastern.
Oh, did you? Okay, I didn't.
Yeah.
I did not hear it at all. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is where Roll20 fucks me again. I've actually been trying to upload these maps as handouts for all of you, but they are too big for. Oh my God, it's still broken. So we'll zoom in on the Eastern District for now. So you now have a map of the Eastern District, which would probably be,
It's right here.
it would probably show about just this, that portion of the map there. And you guys set off on your way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, it takes you, it takes you a while. Did you really just draw a fucking dick on my,
Oh my God.
God damn it. Jesus Christ. I can't even.
Brilliant.
So you guys make your way down past the river,
Moment
following
Gooch
it.
gets some fucking charcoal.
You're getting charcoal?
Yeah. I want to
Oh.
try and draw an actual penis on the map, the in-game map that we have when the time comes.
Oh my fucking God.
Passive
Crazy.
perception, charcoal. Activate.
Are you still covered in soot?
Yeah.
Everything except for his face, which I wiped off.
I'm not that intelligent. I'm not going to put that together. I don't even realize that ink exists. So
So I figure it takes you a little bit to travel, a couple of hours, and by the time you get to probably the edge of the forest, you're standing in another this is a smaller like fishing village. You can see across the lake, you see the large towering guild mansion, and past that some of the buildings get higher and higher and dips and lows. You can see the trees and the vegetation, and like in this, as the sun is setting, it looks quite beautiful. The orange is kind of cascading across the lake, and you can see the moon just kind of starting to peek up over the blades, the massive mountains that are to the north of the city. You can see them just across. You see the patrons of this city are like starting to wind down. Some of them are heading off to like a tavern just nearby, and you guys stand at the edge of the forest, somewhat just kind of like looking down a road. A couple squat houses, forest entrance is right there, and it's just kind of like a black veil hangs over it while there's no sun really hitting it. What do you guys want to do?
Well, it might be time to find a place to sleep, unless you want to push on through the dark in the forest.
Well, that doesn't sound like a good
Subtle
idea.
hint.
You said
Maybe
there was
an
going to be
inn.
things to punch.
We are almost there, but we wait for day.
well, you can't see. I thought you could see in the dark.
I'm tired. My eyes have been focused on everything right now.
You should try focusing your chi, and maybe you'll be able to push on for more hours than just like 2. We've been walking for 2 hours. What your wee
Walking
little
all
leggies?
day.
Your wee little leggies can't walk for longer than 2
actually,
hours.
He hasn't been walking all the way because I've been carrying him halfway.
This is
Hey,
true. Part
I
of it.
say we put him on your back again and keep going. I can see in the dark.
Just because you can see in the dark doesn't mean all the beatings you've been taking all day haven't worn you down. The rest is good.
Come on. You think I can't take a punch to the face?
I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Give me an attack roll.
Oh god. If you knock him out, I swear to God.
Nothing.
I would like to do a triple backflip out of the way.
Roll me a dexterity check. Acrobatics to be specific. He's facing Bigglesby and this fist, and he just like, boom, legs up, triple backflip.
And then I land. You see, I can keep going all night. You just need to learn how to master your inner chi.
I'm gonna take Mage Hand and actually slap him.
Wow.
And I'm gonna time it so that I slap him as well, the other way.
You rolled out of the way.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just gonna have the hand pop up next to him. Just
Give me 2 dexterity saving throws to
Try and avoid them.
try and avoid them both. Easy. Easy. Yeah.
well, I'm tired. Been walking all day.
All right, well, I suppose we can take a rest then. So all you needed to say was that you were tired.
Let's go find an inn.
Okay. Confused.
And I nudge the Goliath and say, I see why he needs a bodyguard now. Huh?
What?
Oh, he's pathetic.
I mean, he does his own thing.
It's embarrassing.
I don't say anything.
He needs to learn some self-control.
Am I hearing this? Since
Yeah,
I'm actually
100%.
on his shoulder.
Give me a perception check.
Alright.
100%. I'm saying it loud enough.
Yeah. The DC's like
100%,
the
okay.
DC was like 2. So yeah, you could totally hear it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm playing my
guys-
cards right now. I'm just
You guys
biting my lip.
make your way off to the tavern nearby. I think Ethel, you could probably see like where people are going. You know a tavern when you see one. Probably a couple times that you might have played in them or hung out in them.
Plus, I could smell the grog from a mile away.
You guys make your way over to the tavern. It's like it's a pretty shitty looking place. Like here, there's not really any roads. It's more just like dirt, and some of this is mud. There's like a horse kind of stabled outside of it, and a couple of like kids that are playing and hanging off the side of the tavern, while their parents probably drink inside. There's like a low like beaten sign hanging from one chain, and it just says tavern, but like the name of it, the first name has been scratched out. It's just by worn down, and actually it looks like it's been physically scratched. You guys step inside. It's a pretty lively bar, I'd say. There are patrons all about. They look like pretty like generally decent people. They don't look like they're absolutely filthy or disgusting or whatever have you, but they're definitely, there seems to be like a little bit of a crowd for sure. There's a small bartender that seems to just be rubbing the same spot over and over again. His bald head, just white shirt, black apron on. Just seems to be conversing in quiet with one of the patrons at the bar. You guys spy an empty table. Somebody like gets up and packs themselves in. You see someone come by and take the mug away and run back in. What do you guys want to go take the table?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I stay outside.
You stay outside.
I follow Ethel.
Yep, I'm gonna run on over and I'm gonna take a seat.
Okay.
I go right up to the bar and try to grab a couple drinks.
Okay. As you approach,
I'm going to step in, but I'm gonna ask Gooch.
Okay. Go ahead.
Wait, why aren't you coming in?
You said there's a lake. We're next to the lake, yeah?
Yeah, you're relatively close.
Close
About a
enough for me
20-minute
to,
walk.
like, how far? Oh, 20-minute walk? Right.
Yeah.
I thought you meant we were on the lakefront.
No.
Then I would like to find a small patch of comfortable looking earth and sit with my legs crossed.
Okay.
Put my arms on my knees and say, I need to center my chi, man. All right.
But we're all inside.
Well, you're not inside. I'm not inside. So
Yeah,
no,
because I gotta make
I'm
sure that
not.
you're all right.
Do I look hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. The swelling has gone down in his face, but now it's like a bulbous, like purple.
I'm specifically doing a short rest to roll a hit die. Like that is what I do. But like I'm like sitting there. I'm like,
Go ahead, roll me a hit dice. Are you staying out with him, Garthus, or are you heading in?
I'll sit down with him.
Okay. Go ahead, roll me a hit die. As Naira, you walk up. Nice, you heal 7. You walk up to the bar and seems to be scrubbing. And as soon as like you come a little bit close, you can see the conversation stops as like the man sitting at the bar looks at you, and the bartender just, "Hello, my friend. How are you?"
Shut up. Oh my god. Okay.
Why would I do this?
Oh, hello, sir.
Hello.
Could I get 3 ales, please?
3. Lovely. Yes, of course. Vince! It will be right with you, my friend. Please go take a seat at the table.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lovely. Please pay the woman when she brings you the drink.
I go back and I sit down.
And you just
Seems
kind
like
of
a nice man.
Yeah, I could hear him screaming all the way from over here. So
I take
you guys
out the ring and I start to kind of like toy around with it.
give me another con save.
Fuck.
Okay.
Okay.
It seems to like glimmer in the light, and you can see like the firelight is kind of like catching it for a moment, and there's like a moment where you like get entranced a little bit, and then maybe Ethel like shifts or like the strums a small moment and kind of get taken out of it. What are you guys doing?
Do I kind of see her just kind of like be enticed with the ring? Does she seem a little out of sorts?
Roll me a perception check.
Sure. I see
Fuck
nothing.
all. Fuck all. I mean, you see her staring at it, and like you too, like you look at it as the flames like kind of danced across it, but the strum kind of brings you out of it.
Ethel.
Yeah?
What is your favorite song that you learned at the college?
My favorite song? Well, it's called I'm a Believer. It's a very inspirational song.
Is it?
Yeah.
Could
Did you want to
play
hear
it for
it?
us? Yes, I would love that.
I would
Yeah,
actually like that very
sure.
much.
Play us a song, my dear.
Okay. I thought love was only true in fairy tales. Meant for someone else, but not for me. Love was out to get me. That's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. And then I saw her face. And I'm a believer, not a trace. A doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Well, I'm still learning. I kind of dropped out of Bard College, but
The whole bar
Would
has
we have
gone
heard
like
that outside?
the whole bar has gone like completely silent as well, and like there's kind of like everyone's looking at it. Oh, that was amazing! Oh, dear God, get on it! Oh my God! Oh, she should play it every day. Like, and then they kind of like they're all like sitting there. You see them all like yelling for more beers and just Vince! Oh man! And they all just kind of like go back and they're just drinking a little more heartily. The gambling kind of picks up again. And that's where we're gonna end tonight's episode, man.
Oh.
That's that right there. That's ended on a high note. Oh man, I haven't clapped. I'm like I've clapped in 4 years. Like my hands are numb now. I don't remember the last thing I clapped at. Ow! Thanks for watching tonight, everybody. Thank you.
That was
Thank you
incredible.